Is human trafficking illegal? The short answer is yes. Human trafficking is a form of modern-day slavery that spreads into different industries. Hi everyone, I'm Elliot from Tactics, and today I'm going to answer the question, is human trafficking illegal? Before we get started, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the button below. Also, hit that alert bell icon so that when we post new helpful content, you get notified. To prove its illegality in the United States, the federal government has a clause all about it in its vast text of laws and regulations. According to the Department of Justice, human trafficking is a crime involving the exploitation of a person for labor, services, and commercial sex. The federal government of the United States also created the Trafficking Victims Protection Act of 2000. It gives a more in-depth definition of sex trafficking and labor trafficking. Sex trafficking is a situation induced by force, fraud, or coercion for a commercial sex act. It is also a situation where a person performing such an act hasn't reached the age of 18. This means that any commercial sex of a minor under the legal definition is automatically sex trafficking. Labor trafficking can include the recruitment, harboring, transportation, provision, or obtaining of a person for labor or other services. This procurement occurs through the use of force, fraud, or coercion to subject the person to involuntary servitude, peonage, debt bondage, or slavery. As you can see from the federal definition I just mentioned, human trafficking is in fact illegal. But it's not just illegal on a national level. Each state has its own definition. Some are more elaborate and complex compared to the national definition, while others are simpler. Each state's laws also describe the legal consequences if found guilty of participating in procuring or purchasing of human slaves. Criminals who traffic humans do so to make a profit. If it didn't have a good profit margin, people wouldn't do it. Despite it being illegal, there are millions of people trafficked around the world. In fact, for every 10,000 people living in the world, 54 people end up in trafficking situations. The problem is that so many people in the US don't want to admit that human trafficking happens. The truth is that it can happen anywhere. In a hotel room, on the floor above you, or down the hall. In the house next door with all of the cars coming and going. Is human trafficking illegal? Yes. Human trafficking is illegal on a national level. The federal government recognizes both the existence of sex trafficking and labor trafficking. Moreover, the federal government prosecutes people suspected of trafficking. If you'd like to learn more about the laws pertaining to human trafficking, reach out to Tactics. And you've already made it this far into the video, so you might as well like it, share it, and comment below.